Feel Good Life Expanded is
sisterhood, serenity, soul communion.
A journey alongside other women.
It is a really powerful way to deepen and continue to build habits around radical self-love.
I decided to do Expanded because
I needed to add discipline, but also exploration, redefining the commitment to myself.
I really needed the community and structural support to be present with me through a major life transition.
After FGL, the work was not done yet, and I wanted to have the container for the growth. And it's the most change and improvement that I've made in my whole life. Books and doing workshops and doing all the things. I feel like it's been the most transformative.
We need to revisit knowledge multiple times, I think, for it to land and become a way of living.
when I started the Feel Good Life, I felt
clogged up and unclear of my need. I don't think that I was having any kind of self-love or pleasure practices.
Like I was failing in every area of my life and that I could not get out, and I felt like I was trapped in quicksand. Like I couldn't even figure out who to call for help. And then my phone rang and it was you. Yeah, I couldn't sign up fast enough.
Part of the reason why I did the Expanded is because I felt like I just scratched the surface, and now I can really go in on my own time with the practices and just continue to strengthen this new relationship that I have with myself.
I just feel like more of myself, all the things, all the hang-ups that I had or that I still have, at least I'm aware of them and I'm able to move past them, look at them and maybe laugh at them.
my biggest hesitation or obstacle to doing Expanded was
Financial, for sure. Jill, she helped me work out a manageable payment plan.
It's a big time commitment, recognizing that the way it's been in my life isn't working for me. So I need to make radical changes and make big investments in changing my habits.
Time and money.
how did you overcome that?
Felt good and in fact made me feel better. Or I felt like I was doing all this other hard work, like therapy, yoga, acupuncture, all this stuff, but it was like symptomatic treatment. Bring it all together through the program. I feel like now things are just coming with more ease, where before it was just so much effort, and now it's kind of just happening the way it should.
I'm personally not going to get kind of change that I want or be able to have those habits unless I put that time in.
Going through the Feel Good Life material again has been
Rediscovering where you really belong, like what you really deserve. And that's to be at ease, to be joyful, to feel good. All these layers that we built up and learned, you get to let go of those, connect back to source. And the Expanded program is your ticket back home.
Getting it into my body to know it better so I can make it my own, and it feels less and less like it's something out there and much more a part of what supports me being the best me.
It's been almost like doing it for the first time, but with a little bit of an idea of what's gonna happen. I never thought that such simple practices had so much to give.
what I love the most about Expanded is
Spending 2 weeks with one module allows my body to really learn it. For me, there's a continuity of connection and structure. It helps me feel part of a community that shares intimacy, that moves and feels supportive without draining me at all. Again, the way Rachel creates the structure, there's a total relief from needing to tend or take care or even respond to others in the group. And there's an alchemy of transformation just by being in the container and participating from my own lane, which feels really, really good.
I'm so glad that I did it. Really amazing to work with different women than were my original Feel Good Life group. And I learned so much from just hearing other people witness their own growth that it helps me witness my growth in a new way.
The practice calendar that we get every week and the app, it's so accessible to be able to do it and kind of like get the chunk out, whether I'm able to follow the entire practice calendar or not. Just having it all right there is so wonderful.
I really love the Voxer. I think being in the group setting and hearing everybody's stories and still staying in your own lane. There's something really cool and magical about that, of like allowing the wisdom of the Voxer and the other ladies to come when I'm ready for it.
where do you see a difference in your life having done the Feel Good Life and the Feel Good Life Expanded?
Not to mean that this won't happen again. There's going to be stressful moment. There's going to be anxiety. There's going to be emotion. But to be able to just and look at it and decide what you can do. And do I step away? Do I say something? Or do I just stop it? That's huge.
It's how I relate to others. My relationship with my family feels less stressful. My relationship with my husband feels more full of possibility. I feel absolutely empowered in terms of parenting. This might not be a parenting course, but I feel like I'm a much better mom. It's much more honest.
Just a deeper sense of connection with the other women, with myself, with the people in my life, to actually be a person in the world and not just like, going with the flow all the time to make it easier on everybody else. Like I actually have my own stake in the sand.
Even when I get really stuck, I know there are ways to get unstuck. I can access joy and happiness in a way that I have routinely struggled with.
I feel like I'm rooted in a position of self-love in a way that I never did before. It's softer, it's wiser, it's gentler, overall more nourishing foundation.
The last thing I want to say to all the juicy ladies who are watching this video is
Just do it. Your higher self will thank you. Buddies will thank you. Your partners will thank you. Your pussy will thank you. It'll be great.
Is that you're beautiful and that you have it inside you to be grounded and clear and safe, that a pleasure life is awaiting for you.
I like it. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm dedicating not just 4 months to myself, but a whole year to breaking out of my shell.
Ask your pussy if it's a yes or a no. It is so worth it. And I'm so glad that my body said yes. And I'm so glad that I said yes.
There's even a small part of you that's considering it and that wants to do it. Just do it.